Radioactive substances. Elements with a high atomic number such as uranium, thorium, and radium have a property of spontaneously emitting invisible, highly penetrating, and high-energy radiations. This property is called radioactivity. The substances exhibiting this property are called radioactive substances. The nucleus of radioactive elements is unstable. Radiation takes place from an unstable nucleus. Radioactive substances give out three types of radiations, namely alpha, beta, and gamma rays. Before studying about them, let us know about some scientists and their research. An introduction to scientists. Henri Becquerel was a French scientist who was studying pitchblende, a compound of uranium. He had kept some unused photographic plates in a cardboard box in a drawer. A key was lying on the box. He happened to keep the uranium compounds on it. After a few days, he washed the plates and found that the plates were cloudy and showed the shape of the key. As this incident occurred in the dark, Becquerel inferred that the uranium might be emitting from their interiors rays like X-rays which penetrate substances. These rays were called as Becquerel rays. After a few days, Madame Curie discovered similar properties in thorium compounds. Ernest Rutherford, 1871 to 1937, a scientist from New Zealand, did research on radioactivity under the guidance of J.J. Thomson at the Cavendish Laboratory at Cambridge and McGill University, Canada. He showed that the nitrogen atom could be split by bombarding it with alpha particles. This experiment led to a new era in the field of physics. Let us now study about the nature of radioactive radiation. Nature of radioactive radiation. In 1889, Rutherford discovered that the radiations emitted by radium were of two types, namely alpha radiation and beta radiation. Williard discovered the third type, namely gamma radiation. In 1902, Rutherford introduced a method in which the rays from a radioactive substance were passed through two oppositely charged plates. He found that the rays get separated. Rutherford and Williard, to study the radiation emitted by radioactive substances, performed an experiment. In this experiment, the rays emitted by a radioactive substance were allowed to pass through an electrical field and a photographic plate held in their path. It was found that the radiation was divided into three types. One type of radiation deviated slightly towards the negatively charged plate. These rays are called alpha rays. The second type of radiation deviated substantially towards the positively charged plate. These rays are called beta rays. While the third type of radiation, which does not deviate at all, are called gamma rays. Come, now let us understand the characteristics of alpha, beta, and gamma rays.